Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
All right, folks, good morning and welcome to Living Local Carolina. Once again, I have my friend Annette from Plexiderm. How are you doing?
Good, Katie. Thank you so much for having me.
I love getting to talk about Plexiderm. I love getting to see the before and afters, but maybe some people watching it right now don't know what Plexiderm is. So can you give us the 411?
Absolutely. I love to. Well, Katie, let me tell you, when I first got Plexiderm, I was skeptical because how many times have we tried things that just don't work? Well, my jaw dropped. When I tell you I saw my dark circles and my deep set forehead lines gone from view, I kept doing double takes. This product is amazing. We're going to show you just what Plexiderm can do for you at the first signs of aging. And I even have a secretary in her 90s that uses this product.
Wow, it's very versatile and you can wear it under makeup too, right?
Absolutely. And we always say use water-based cosmetics because that works well with Plexiderm. And believe it or not, I did say I use it for my dark circles. So I bring my makeup right up to the Plexiderm. But the good news is less makeup because you have less to cover up.
I love that. Okay, so how exactly does it work and how long does it take?
Yeah, so it's a simple serum. You're going to do it in the convenience and privacy of your own home. No procedures, no doctor's visits. Thank God you save so much money. You're going to apply it on a clean, dry face, a pearl size amount, because a little goes a long way. And wherever the target areas are, whether it's your eyes, face, forehead, or even your chin, mouth, and neck area, it works as well. But you're going to do it in a soft downward motion. Don't use too much. And then you're just gonna leave your face alone for 10 minutes. If it's the first time you're using it, take a before and after, or watch this happen, or take that me time. You could sit on your phone, watch TV, but wait a full 10 minutes to get the maximum results. And then it lasts up to 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet.
Beautiful. Okay, are we gonna look at some before and afters? This is my favorite part.
Oh, mine too. So we're first looking at Laura, Penny, and Rose right there. And what you're seeing is three beautiful women, first time they've used Plexiderm. And again, seconds to apply, 10 minutes to work, lasts up to 10 hours. These are the results that you can expect to see. You look more refreshed, more youthful, might get the best sleep of your life.
Love it. Okay, do you have any more to show me?
Yeah, so we have Mona, Carol, and Don. These three are one of my favorites because Don's in there and he's a man, and men are some of our best customers because they want to look good and feel good too. Let's face it, but Plexiderm, the reason it's so received by men so well is because it's clear and goes on with a completely natural finish. So nobody's going to know that you're using it. And again, I want to point out here, Don's deep set forehead lines. That's what I use it for too. I had done an internet search how to get rid of them. And it said pretty much by injection only. I think you need to give Plexiderm a try first.
Definitely, because also it's painless.
Yes, it's a simple serum, and I have very sensitive skin. It's never bothered me once.
Love it. Okay, how long does Plexiderm last typically?
So it lasts up to 10 hours. So the beauty is I call it my Rise Plexiderm and Shine. I wake up, put it on, and I'm good to go for the whole day.
I love it. Okay, I know somebody watching right now is going to want to try Plexiderm out for themselves. You guys always have a great deal going on. What's going on right now?
We have an incredible special because we love this product and we are so confident and we want the viewers to see for themselves. So we have a challenge for you to take 10 minutes. It's a 6-day, 6-application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. Wait till you see with your own eyes literally how amazing this is. If you're on a budget or didn't want to go full in on a bottle, now is the time to give it a try. All you have to do is call 1-800-975-8083. That quick, that easy.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, is that really me?
This story is sponsored by Plexiderm. We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I am in the studio with Kate and Luca from the Strongman Luca James Foundation. How are you guys doing?
Hi, how are you? Hey, Strongman.
He's saying hi to everybody. Okay, we want to get to know you guys and know a little bit about what you do. Obviously, the organization is named after this little guy right here.
Yes, we founded the Strongman Luca James in honor of Luca and his battle with B-cell ALL, which is acute lymphomoblastic leukemia. He has been off treatment for a year, so we can say that he is now a survivor.
That's amazing.
But our organization was put together just by the fact that we wanted to give back in honor of all the people that came to fight alongside Luca.
Yeah, and you've told me before that whenever he started treatment, there wasn't a ton of resources for families, and that's what you guys do, right?
Yeah, so we live here in Myrtle Beach. And right now, if you are a pediatric cancer patient, there are only 3 places in the entire state of South Carolina. So there's some that will be treated in Florence, but for the majority, you'll be traveling back and forth to Charleston. Mm-hmm. He had to go multiple times. We actually stayed inpatient for over 3 months when he first was down there. So that tears a family apart. Mm-hmm. So we had people coming to cut our grass. We had people, giving DoorDash cards for us. And so the logistics around Strongman Luca James is to support local families financially. But it also is a very lonely time. So we're there to support emotionally. We really believe that, Horry County will get there, but any family that's going through this right now needs all the help they can get.
It takes a village.
Absolutely.
So I guess my question would be, what can people do to help you guys? What do you need from the community?
Sure, so our original mission for Strongman Luca James, like I said, is to raise funds and help families financially. So each year, we just started, because obviously this is a very new foundation, but we award families, based on their needs, a grant to use at their discretion what they need, whether they need to pay their mortgage, whether they need groceries. So anyone that's interested in helping the foundation right away, obviously monetary donations will never be turned down. Moving forward, and we've just partnered with Coastal Carolina Behavioral Health, we're looking to develop support groups. There's small support groups throughout for pediatric cancer families, but we're looking to get them all together. We're looking to kind of have a coalition of health organizations throughout Myrtle Beach, Georgetown, just anyone locally to be able to come together and just be there supportive. It's very isolating. The child is immunocompromised, so whether it's going to school, if they're in public school, and getting them their homework, whether it's, like I said, picking up groceries. So we're really looking to develop a support group first and foremost. The golf tournament was to benefit our family in the beginning. And then now that we have a full foundation, non-for-profit, that's how we raise our funds. So we could not have done this at all. This thought would not come first and foremost to Luca's great aunt, so Aunt Sherry. Aunt Sherry started the golf tournament and from afar collaborated with businesses like Archetype SC. We have a great relationship and a corporate partnership with Flossie Pediatric Dentistry. And then Grand Strand Animal Hospital have all been with us, as well as Shoreline Flooring from the beginning. So we just want to give those guys a shout out. But these businesses now believe in our mission and how we want to move the foundation forward.
Well, that is awesome. I want to say thank you to both Luca and Kate for coming on the show today so we can get to know you guys a little better. Where can people go to learn more information about you guys?
Right, we have a website. It's strongmanlucajames.com. We're also on social media, so Strongman Luca James Foundation. You can look us up on Facebook and Instagram. And then we can be reached just by phone number. So our office number is 843-340-4527.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined in studio by Becky from the Champion Autism Network. Becky, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Tell me, how did you get involved with CAN in the first place?
I created CAN.
Okay.
So I have a son who's high functioning on the spectrum. We relocated here from the South Jersey area 11 years ago. And you know, there's all these wonderful organizations that support the person with autism, you know, therapies and speech and ABA, but there's nothing for the family. And so we started in 2013 with our sensory friendly movies. People came out to them and they were so excited to be somewhere where everybody got it and understood. They asked what else was there. So we took surveys and collected data, and we started a training program for restaurants because that was the number one thing our parents wanted to do. So we started to educate restaurants, and then I was like, okay, if you're gonna, like I said, invite the autism world to come out and play, everybody needs to know how to treat them and what's going on. So the travel initiative started in 2016, and that's when we became a 501c3 and incorporated, and we've just been kind of off and running ever since.
You're really covering all the bases though, from the educational standpoint to actually just providing them something to do. But from your standpoint, what has it felt like being able to actually educate somebody that had no idea what autism was? How does that feel to you as a mom too?
It's really wonderful and refreshing, you know, and it's not embraced by everybody or every business, and that's okay, right? We're just happy that most businesses and people in the community feel it's the right thing to do. And really, it's not rocket science. Generally speaking, you know, you just have to kind of lead with love, and like in a restaurant or pretty much anywhere, if you have light switches and a volume control, you're halfway there in supporting people. Then it's just learning tips and tricks about, you know, what to do, how to treat people, these autism families in your restaurants or your stores or at your resorts, and you know what kind of support they might need, and then what to look out for in case there's a runner or an eloper, how to handle that situation.
A little patience goes a long way too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks once again for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm Katie Turner, and I'm wearing pink for a reason today. I'm joined in studio by Michelle Apple. How are you?
Fantastic, thank you.
Okay, so you are the founder of the ABC Warrior Foundation. What does that stand for?
The Apple Breast Cancer Warrior Foundation.
All right, so tell me your story.
So I'm actually, this week is kind of ironic, I'm a 5-year breast cancer survivor, so I made it to 5 years, which is a huge milestone for many breast cancer patients. So when I got my diagnosis, I always knew I wanted to do more. I didn't want to be defined by breast cancer, but I've seen so many financially having a hard time with the financial bills in addition to advocating and educating. So during my journey, I decided to start a foundation, a 501c, to help other breast cancer patients as they're going through this long journey, because it's emotional, it's financial. And so I decided to start the foundation under those things so that we could help them.
It's got to be surreal going from being the patient to being able to really pay it forward to people.
Absolutely, and I wanted to advocate because in the beginning my diagnosis was missed, so I had a very small lump under my armpit, and I think it's good for the viewers to know that I just got a standard mammogram, and unfortunately they missed it, and I should have had an ultrasound.
Wow.
And that's the other reason to advocate for the foundation, right? I want to educate and tell folks. Not that you have a crystal ball that it could stop it, but maybe we could have caught it earlier. We know with breast cancer, early detection and treatments are huge.
Huge.
So with that, after my mom got diagnosed with bile duct cancer, I then took care of myself. She passed away. We were taking care of her, and I got shingles, and it grew actually on my breast. And I thought, well, you know, I should get this checked out. So after she passed, I did, and that's when I found out I was stage 3. It has metastatized into 23 lymph nodes, full mastectomy, 6 months chemo, 3 months radiation, and then just recently I had my ovaries removed, and then continued medication. So many cancer patients don't get to ring the bell. So many of those I want to advocate and help and do the comfort bags that we're going to talk about at the next summit to kind of bring a smile to their face.
Now, for people that want to stay updated with you and help out throughout the year, I mean, you have so many things planned on the calendar. How can they stay in touch with you?
Absolutely. So we have a website. It's www.applebcwarrior.com, or they can certainly email me at michelleapple71@iCloud as well.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, I am in Jeep heaven today. I'm joined by my new friends, including Jody Lynn, who is from the Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. Why don't you help me introduce these other lovely ladies we have right here?
Absolutely. This is Mary Ellen Pelton, and she is with the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. And this is one of her admins, Megan Galpin. And I'm Jody Lynn Jordan with Dirty Myrtle Jeepers.
All right, Jody Lynn, let's talk about what you guys do.
Oh my goodness, we do so much great stuff. So whether we're out having fun in the community, whether we're doing get-togethers, whether we're going four-wheeling, stuff in the community, giving back, it's all what it's about. It's about getting together with Jeeps, having a great time, enjoying everybody, and getting to make new friends and having fun.
What I really love about Jeeps is that everybody can really express themselves.
Absolutely.
It's so cool. We were taking a walk around the parking lot here. So many people have come out to show off their Jeeps. What is your favorite part of being able to see, everyone's individuality?
It's so much. Everything from the ducks that they collect to the names that they name their Jeeps is always fun, especially when it really matches their personality. You kind of get a good kick out of it. All of the different decorations and things that they do. And a lot of people go out a little bit more than others at different times of the year, with whether it's Christmas or Halloween. They really do take it seriously. Some people even, there's a Jeep back here that has a big, huge duck on the top. He actually has a name. I can never remember his name, but she has named that Jeep duck. Birdie. Her Jeep's name is Birdie. I cannot remember the duck's name. But he is a big, huge, like 6-foot duck that is strapped to the top of her Jeep. So,
well, let's talk a little bit more about that, because for somebody that maybe doesn't own a Jeep, they might not know about the duck culture. That is very important to Jeep owners.
It is.
And here in Myrtle Beach, y'all have quite the collection.
Oh, we
Almost
absolutely
every single Jeep out here has tons of ducks. Why?
Absolutely. So it started off many years ago. It's not quite 10 years ago now. But in Canada, with a lady that came out from a store, and she saw a Jeep that she liked, and she put a duck on it. And ever since then, it's kind of just caught on as Duck Duck Jeep. And there's actually a big, huge hashtag for that, where people can go and post the Jeeps or the ducks that they get that are left on their Jeeps, and it's like a movement. So if somebody sees your Jeep and they like it, and they want to tell you that they like your Jeep, then you leave a duck.
Love it.
I mean, how can that not make your day?
Oh, it absolutely does. And they're very, very unique ducks as well.
Absolutely. They're very different. And it's kind of strange to see some of the ones that are so different, because you don't even know where they get them from, that they're so unique and so different. And people actually really look for the more unique ducks, and that's what they buy.
That's so cool.
The more unique they are, they're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to buy that because nobody else is going to be giving this duck out.
Very cool. Well, for somebody, so you guys, I'm sure, have people who are more novice Jeep owners as well as veterans, people who have had Jeeps for 20 plus years.
Right.
What does the process look like to join one of these clubs and start hanging out with y'all?
Absolutely. So we are on Facebook under Dirty Myrtle Jeepers, and they are also on Facebook under the Carolina Coast Jeep Club. So you can just send us a request to join our group. Most of us have a couple of questions that you have to answer that says that you have a Jeep. It doesn't matter whether it's a Jeep Wrangler or a Gladiator. You can have any kind of Jeep. And then at that point, you'll go ahead and come into our group. But we always have lots of events planned. We plan events constantly.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.